Alright guys, so I'm back. So yeah, we're continuing the Let's Play slash playthrough series. For those unaware, this is not a walkthrough, this is more of a playthrough because this is unscripted. This is not guaranteed to be the quickest prestige path available to you. So yeah, take all of my setups with a grain of salt. There are definitely YouTubers here who are better at this than me. My computer runs kind of slow too, so it probably is a bit slower. Anyhow, so where we left off, we had like two of these asset spitters, two or three. I just decided to just go ahead and wait and place them all outside of the video because really you guys know what's happening. There's no point in making you wait with me. So yeah, it took about like I think like 5 minutes for me to get them all. So yeah, that's pretty much all that changed since I was last here. So yeah, we've maxed all these out to 100,000. It's time to start rethinking our setup some more. So I think the next logical path for us is the Rainbow Diffractor. Alright, or Flamethrower, we'll keep that in mind. So we're just going to start off with one of these. We're going to move this over. Actually, let's measure how large this is. I'm sick of guessing. Wait, what is this? Alright, this is 2 by 2. So let's move this over by 2 and slide this in. And we gotta wait for us to regain power. Also, sorry about the graphics quality. I would like bump it up because the game really looks much nicer when you have higher graphics quality, but I can't really do that without me lagging. And honestly, I think this is a worthy sacrifice. So, also, we need to get rid of one of these because what you'll start to see is when you reach your ore limit, it actually like inhibits the ability of these coal things to function. So, yeah, that's kind of annoying, but you know, it's a struggle with using the electric furnace. I knew what I was getting myself into. But yeah, if you really like, if it's just irritating you, you may as well find another furnace. Oh, what? Seriously? I didn't even know this one existed. Alright, yeah, we're gonna have to save up for this one, I suppose. This one seems pretty good. Alright, so we got enough already. Hopefully this will be a bit quicker. Rainbow Diffractor is actually a really interesting item because it's available to you at such a low price that it has a huge upgrade max. It is a huge mistake to use this thing early on in your setup. Like if you're in like the billions, or no, if you're around 400 million, what people will do is they'll slide this to the end of their setup around that point. But since we just have we just don't have enough money really to use other upgraders, so we kind of have to use this. But it does play a major role later, so just remember that. Alright, so I think it's time that we get this ore washer. It'll start helping out. It'll pay its dues eventually. So we're just going to add this to our little end game setup. Alright. Cool, the rotaries actually aren't flying off. That's a funny bug that tends to happen. So yeah, it didn't really change much, but, you know, anything for that extra dime. We probably need to shorten our setup too, if we can, just because we're kind of like, it's kind of dragging our ore limit up really high, and that's costing us money in the long run. So I'm going to start thinking about how we can do that. These things have a slow multiplier, so it's not going to be such a dramatic increase like it was with Acid Spitter. Even that took a few minutes though. It always takes a little while to start maxing out the next upgrader in the line. Really, just starting out in this game, it's pretty simple because it's essentially you just buying the best item, you know, in the shop and placing it at the end of your setup. But when you start to get higher up, you've really got to make tough decisions, whether you want efficiency or value and all that good stuff. So yeah, I don't think it'll be this easy in the entire game. Oh yes, yeah, so we're making a lot of money here. Can't wait to get rid of this electric thing just because it's really annoying and inconsistent. But yeah. These other users, I think, are spamming the server, but it's still better than that one server we were in. If you watch like the first Let's Play, that server was just dying for some reason. I don't even know what was up. But this one's good. This one runs really smooth. So, alright, and we got enough for another one. So we can only use 6 total, so got to keep that in mind. We're really just using these to bump ourselves up to the next upgrader the actual upgrade or this one right here. This one was what I'm going to use to take us into probably low billions. We could use power for this one, but I'm not a fan power, so. Plutonium Infuser seems good too. It's got a really good multiplier for its size. So that'd be, yeah, that's pretty good, I'd say. Alright. So now we play the waiting game yet again. Alright, we're almost to 115 million. So that is nice. Let's see these droppers. There might actually be a better dropper. Nah, not really. Droppers don't play much of a role unless you're using direct furnaces, which I've never really tried those out, and I'm just gonna stick with whatever I'm comfortable with. So, alright. Yeah, we're making about 1 million per ore, and we're running out of power. Uh-oh. Alright, so we can place one more of these, and then we're gonna have to do a long save up. I'll probably end the video there, because I don't really feel like making you guys wait for me to place all of these things down. So, alright, so here we go. We've got the last one. Alright, we need to regain power yet again. So here we are. One suggestion I've seen is kind of a drop priority. So maybe you could set, like, say the coal mine to drop over, say, one of these, because the problem that happens a lot is that our ore limit, say, reaches 100, so these things can't drop. But ideally how that'd work is the coal mine would just drop except for these things. In that case, you know, there's people in the server. Fun. Social interaction. Alright, so let's get a flamethrower. Actually, let's not. Let's see. We'll see what's the best option for us right now. 1.3, 1.4. Yeah, let's get the flamethrower. Now, the flamethrower has an ore decay, so you kind of need to be careful. You don't want to place this thing too far away from the furnace, but right now it's fine. It has, like, what is this, 20 seconds? Yeah, the ore decay is 20 seconds, so pretty much what that means is after 20 seconds, if the ore is still in existence, it'll just die, like, straight up. So you obviously don't want that happening, so just make sure it's somewhat near your furnace. There's some really beefed up things like Superior Darkener where it has to be, like, right next to the furnace, but that's just not the case for these, so. Oh yeah, some of these are flinging. That's silly. Yeah, before you suggest that I try to loop this thing, it won't work. This thing has a use limit of 6, sadly. Otherwise, I would definitely loop it. So, see where we're at now. So I think I'm just going to end the video right now. When I come back, I'll have, like, a few of these magnetic impulsors placed. I don't really feel like making you guys wait through this, because this is really just a slow period of the game. It'll start speeding up later. So yeah, guys, this has been Playthrough, and I will see you in the next video.